What's going on, you guys? My name's Chandler, and today we're going to be talking about the company Robinhood. Now, unlike many of the other websites out there who make you pay some kind of commission every time you buy or trade stock, Robinhood offers a unique no commission system, which means every time you're buying or selling stock, you're not forced to pay some small fee every time. This is important because, especially when you're first starting out, you're not investing with a ton of money, and this small fee can really add up and cut into your profits every time you're investing into different stocks. Once you start investing with Robinhood, you're going to notice that you have a portfolio value and a buying power value. With buying power, you're able to make recurring deposits, which basically means every week or every time you get paid, you can automatically have Robinhood deposit a set amount of money into your account to make it buying power. This is really nice for beginners because a lot of times it's hard to actually move the money from your checking account into the Robinhood. But with recurring deposits, you don't even have to think about it, and every time you get paid or every however long you want, you're just going to have more money to start investing with. Another nice thing about Robinhood is that it rewards you for referring friends. So if you were to use the referral link below, when you sign up, you get a free stock priced anywhere up to $500 just for signing up. And I don't know about you, but that's just free money, and who doesn't like free money? So since Robinhood is a company and you're using your hard-earned money to invest, it's good to know that your money is SIPC insured. That's Securities Investors Protection Corporation. It's secured up to $250,000, which basically means if Robinhood were to ever go bankrupt or shut down or go out of business for some reason, your money would be safe up to $250,000. So once you start browsing around Robinhood, you're going to notice a browse section. The browse section is really nice and unique because it gives you the latest news on stocks that are in your watch list, as well as some of the top performers for the day, and helps you make insights on what stocks they think you should invest in. Another really nice and unique feature is the user-friendly messages section. And basically what this is anytime you trade stock, they're going to send you a little confirmation message, and they even give you suggested options for what you might want to do next. So for example, if you just bought 2 shares of stock of Ford, it'd give you the option to buy more stock, or if it hasn't been executed yet, it gives you the option to cancel it. Now, getting into how to actually buy stock on Robinhood, there's 5 main ways of doing it on the app. The first way being the most common, and that's a market order, which is basically you just buy the stock at the value at which it's priced at the time that you try to purchase it. The next way of trading is a limit order, and this is really nice when you're working with a specific amount of money that you can't exceed because that's all you have in your buying power, but you want to get a specific number of shares of a stock. So if you want to buy 5 shares of $20 stock, you can set a limit value on the stock price, and until the price is $20 or less, it will not execute the order. This prevents extra unwanted money being spent and resulting in you getting less shares than you were anticipated. The next and a little more complicated way to buy stock is a trailing stop order. And basically what this is, it allows you to set a dollar amount above the lowest value of the stock at the time of your order, and once it rises above that dollar amount, it'll execute the order. So if you were to set a trailing stop on Apple for $200, it would not execute the order until $210 if you were to put a $10 trailing stop limit on it. But if the price during the day were to drop down to $190 and then it rose back up to $200, thus gaining $10, which is the limit that you sent, it would then execute the order for $200 instead of $210. The next way is a stop order, and this way is really not that complicated. Basically, you give Robinhood a set price that you want the stock to rise by. So if you're looking at Apple for $200 a share and you put a stop order for $210, as soon as it raises to $210, it'll execute your order for however many shares. Finally, you have the stop limit order. In this one, basically, you set a stop price. So for Apple, say you want it to raise up to $250 a share. And then after it raises to that, you set a limit price that you want to purchase the shares for. So it raises to $250, and then say you don't want to buy it until it drops back down to $240. That's what you can do with the stop limit. Something that you'll unfortunately have to join a wait list to get is fractional shares, which is really nice for diversifying your portfolio without breaking your bank account. And basically what this does is it allows you to buy part of a share. So say you only have $100 to invest, but you want to buy some shares of Amazon, which costs around $2,000. Well, with fractional shares, you could buy 5% of Amazon for only $100 and still take advantage of the profits that they make in the stock market. Something else Robinhood offers is a cash management. This is basically Robinhood's bank account in which they use your buying power and put your money into a bunch of different banks within their program, and you get a 0.3% interest rate on the cash balance, which turns out to be about 30 cents for every $100. Another nice thing with this is that your money's FDIC insured up to 1.25 million, 250,000 for each bank. Because the way Robinhood works is it's not putting all your money into one bank, it's actually putting it into a slew of banks. But you don't have to worry about signing up for each of the banks. You have access to all of them through your one Robinhood card. Finally, with the Robinhood debit card, you do have access to around 75,000 ATMs around the world, most of which are located within the US, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, and then there's a couple international locations as well. And all you have to do to find the nearest one is scrolling down to the bottom of the cash management and selecting the Find ATMs Near Me option. To conclude, if you're new to investing, Robinhood is a great way to go since you don't have to worry about paying trading fees and you have the option to do recurring deposits, which makes it really easy to dedicate money to investing without even really thinking about it, which I personally know is something that's very hard to do if you have to do it manually, because then you have to take the money out of your checking account, see that you're not going to be able to use it, ideally for the next few years, and the money's just gone. But with recurring deposits, it's just there, you don't think about it, it's kind of like just getting your taxes taken out from your paycheck. As a reminder, make sure you use the link below when you sign up for a Robinhood account, since you'll get a free stock priced up to $500, which is free money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, comment down below your favorite stock to invest in and why. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're looking forward to more content from me, more tips and tricks, and more financial milestones as I progress through my future.